What's good, everybody? This your big homie, Mr. Synchronicity. Welcome back to another powerful video. In this video, I'm going to talk about me mastering and cracking the code of my angel and soul number. And I'm going to talk to y'all about how I mastered it. Because if you notice, I haven't been uploading content like I normally been. I've been out of commission because I've been trying to figure out why am I constantly seeing the angel number 227, and now I'm able to see other numbers and they have meanings. Like, for example, I see my birthday number 427. But in this video, I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna go over everything. It's gonna be very mind-blowing. There's not gonna be like one of these 11:11 videos where they talk about the portal and the gate, the gateway and the opening. This video gonna go into strictly details and how these angel numbers is attached to our soul, our spirit. So with that said, let's get into it. So as y'all can clearly see right here on the left side of the screen where it says angel number 227, and then on the right side of the screen I got angel number 427. So if you've been keeping up with my content, my earlier videos, I was talking about how I constantly kept seeing angel number 227. I finally figured it out why I kept seeing it so much, and I'm going to break it down. So whenever I see angel number 227, I like to call that more like my soul number. And you know, it's a warning sign letting me know that something is wrong, something is going to happen. I'm going to be delayed and as such. Now we go down to the next one. As some of y'all may already know, I got my degree in fitness leadership. I'm certified through American College of Sports and Medicine. I work as a personal trainer. So all my money is predicated upon my clients showing up, exercising. So I found out this to be very interesting in the month of February 2020, that whenever I see the number 227, I go check my PT book and come to find out a client has canceled. Yes, a client canceled on me, or they removed their name from the schedule. Sometimes we was having some glitches at my job with the PT booking where clients shouldn't be able to cancel if it hasn't been 24-hour period. And sometimes it would get close to their training time and they was able to cancel like a few hours ahead of time. So I check my YouTube. I used to check cribbage and play the card game, but now I can just open up YouTube and boom, the number 227 shows up. And then I want to go down to this next one about my bank account being overdraft or overdrawn. So I was chilling over my new love interest house, and it's very deep. Now I had this website y'all may already know called Sensei Visa. I'm pretty sure I didn't pick recurring payments. And I just wanted the website for 2 years. These guys at GoDaddy.com went into my bank account, overdraft, or should I say they made me overdraft on my bank account. They took out more money than what I actually paid for the website. Now my website, when I had my beat making website, I can understand when they taking out that much money because I had so much content on there because I had a membership where I was teaching people how to make beats. And come to find out that my website was so basic that it really only had like 4 pages, like a home page with a slider on there, a shop page which wasn't fully set up, and like an article page and about page. So very simple. There was nothing on it. And I was trying to figure out like, man, why is they hit me like this? So during that last Mercury retrograde, you know, my bank account got overdrawn, and I was over at my friend's house, and I kept seeing the number 227 so big on the TV screen. I'm like, man, why the hell is this number popping up? The number just seemed like it came out of nowhere. I'm like, okay, I see it. I'm aware of it. Let's go. So that's another instance with the number 227 keep popping up. And also check out my video. I did a video on the hypersynchronicity of angel number 227. Now we about to go into my car battery dying, or it could be building clothes. Anything that can inconvenience you or inconvenience me, the number 227 pop up. And I was like, man, this number is wreaking havoc. So when I first got my car, I didn't do a full maintenance check or a tune-up check, and I was still driving it. And I didn't know that when I bought my car, they had this old discounted battery in there. So I had to, get the battery replaced. But before that happened, I had like 3 warning signs, and I made a video about it. I documented it, about me seeing the number 227. Then all of a sudden, I was able to drive to work, but then trying to come back home, my car wouldn't start, so my cousin had to give me a boost. And then from there, I just went over to AutoZone to get a new battery. So I figured out every time I see the number 227, it just seems to pop up just like everywhere. So whenever there's something wrong, the number 227 will pop up in my life some way, shape, or form. Even when I'm playing the card game cribbage, even when I'm playing any type of card game, even with me just dealing, regular cards, like me shuffling the deck and me spreading out the cards, and then a number will just pop up. Like, what is the chances of that happening? Now, last but not least in this category, we're going to talk about the negative thoughts. Now, I'm going to do a movie on how my powers became awakening. So, I was in a love triangle. Yes, a love triangle. It was a lot of back and forth with both women. And whenever I would have intense negative thoughts, my world would just light up with the number 227. Like, I would just see it on gas stations. And then when I get the situation under control, the number was not showing itself. Like, gas prices wasn't 227. That's how loud it was. I feel like a piece of my inner spirit broke off into reality. Or you can call it the quantum reality. And it just reflects. Now, when something's out of control or things going wrong, it lets me know. Like, for example, during my love triangle, this goes with the negative thoughts. Every time I was going to get like a text message that was going to try to hold me up or try to put me down or try to wreak havoc in my life, the number will pop up in a major way. And then on top of that, I hate to say this, but I'm kind of like a Dragon Ball Z character. I can sense people's energy. If you go back to the first Dragon Ball saga, which was the Saiyan saga, on how they can feel their enemy's ki and they can feel their energy, I can feel the energy as well. After I saw the number 227, like I said, this special power of seeing repeated numbers is able to take shape and take form into my life. And also to let y'all know, before I close out talking about angel number 227, now if I see it multiple times, I can pretty much almost tag it to a particular incident. Now you may not know what incident may be, like somebody overdrafting on your bank account, or a client canceling, or you may have problems where you're trying to go to the store and the building don't have power, or something that's just going to make you mad. You're going to have like intense negative thoughts, or they're going to put you in a negative mind space or mindset. Now I want to go over here to this side of the board where we're going to talk about angel number 427, which is my birthday, April 27th. Now, this number just started popping up as of recently. So now, whenever I see the angel number 427, it is a good warning sign. It means victory. Like if you watch, I can't remember, I think it was the 12 Signs of Synchronicity video. My birthday came out in the Audis receipt, and then all of a sudden, I won my lawsuit money with Title Boxing. The universe is communicating with me through numbers. Now let's go over here to monetary gain. I just started training some of my own private clients again. Whenever we all set to meet at a gym at a particular time, it don't have to be a gym, because I can be outside or outdoors. It don't matter. The number 427 will pop up on my screen. Like, one of the tools that I use is just looking at the YouTube or my YouTube front page. And if I see the number 427, now I'm not trying to find or search the number, but I've been seeing this number so much, it's just going to pop out. And so this means two things when I see the number 427. The first thing is that I'm about to be scheduled to do a workout. And then the second thing, I'm going to get some money to my PayPal or my Cash App. Like one of the clients going to send the money, and it's not going to be janky where they're not going to send me all my money or try to pay me partial payments or whatever that case may be. And then the next thing, the number 427, is when I find a new love interest. That lets me know that everything is all good. I'm in new space, new energy. I'm not in what I had previously. Because just like everybody else, we people, or should I say, we cosmic people who represents the 12 zodiac signs, you got to go through the bad times as well as the good times. Now, if you can have nothing but good times, then you don't even belong on this plane of existence. So my new love interest, I started to see my number 427 when we was first going on our first workout dates, hanging out. We went to the movies to see Sonic the Hedgehog. Here goes a picture of that. I'm not going to put her in the video, but as you can see on the screen. Yeah, so we went to go see one of my favorite video game adapted as a movie, Sonic the Hedgehog, which was a dope movie, by the way. I ain't going to say nothing bad about it except him can't run up the building. But yeah, I was in a good space, good energy. The universe was letting me know I'm winning with her. 427. Another thing is support from outside sources, like people that I run into in a grocery store that will help me find something that I'm missing. They can come out of nowhere and be like, look, this is what you need. Let me help you find this item. And I feel like they like supportive characters in a video game that's trying to help me get to my destination. Even with it's a very small thing, something very micro as that. I've been having a lot of supportive people, been running into a lot of spiritual people, and I was able to chop it up and drop game with them. Because you will be very surprised when you can meet a stranger and y'all on the same wavelength, like y'all connected, So I've been able to chop it up with a few random people, and we was able to drop some game and drop knowledge and spiritual consciousness and metaphysical stuff, esoteric knowledge, and all that good divine stuff. Now, the last but not least, this happened to me a couple weeks ago before all this corona stuff started to happen, was about, my mind was in bliss and I was having positive thoughts. And I feel like I gave my clients for my morning shift some of the best workouts they ever had, right? And so as I'm sitting in traffic, a car pulls up in front of me, right? And he got the license plate 4275. The first three digits, 427. It caught my attention. It just hooked me in. I'm like, man, he in front of me. Well, he got in front of me because he tried to, cut me off, get in front of me, try to be first in line. That bull crap. You know how people is on the road. So I thought that was quite interesting. One of my last clients who just closed his account out, he gave me this Kobe Bryant card, this old school Kobe Bryant basketball card. And before he gave me the card, I had to go to the gas station to get some gas. And I saw somebody's license plate, as you can see in this picture. The license plate was 427. So 427 is all about victory, receiving gifts. Like, I really mastered this universe code. Like, that's why I've been missing in action. I want to make a whole movie, on what triggered my special powers. And I want to say another thing. Even with my new love interest, every time I see her birthday, I know she's going to send me a text message. Even my two previous females I was dealing with that I was in the love triangle with, I kept seeing their birthdays everywhere. It's almost like our birthday is like our license plates. And for my one ex, I kept seeing her birthday so much. And I'm like, she gonna text me. I lay down, go to sleep. Wake up that morning after seeing her birthday for 2 weeks straight. Like even seeing her birthday on billboards. Now this is my ex-girlfriend. Seeing her birthday on billboards. Toppled with that, I kept seeing a nothing but 777s. Like I was on the freeway. And I saw 7 characters of the number 7 on somebody's license plate. I'm like, how can somebody have a license plate 7777777? That was just crazy. And then a few days later, like I said, go to sleep, wake up, haven't talked to my ex-girlfriend or text her in a long time since we broke it off with all this crazy love triangle and the side piece. And it's just so crazy how I'm going through this evolution, right? And these numbers is like keeping me on a border. Now there's other numbers I see on a day-to-day basis. Like just the other day I kept seeing the number 222, triple twos again. That's a number I'm very familiar with. I get off on exit 222 when coming home, when I'm coming off the freeway. I saw the number 327. I've been seeing the number 444, 555. Like I said, I'm not really a big fan of the number 1111. I haven't assigned that to people. But if I know somebody's birthday and I can synchronize my spirit with somebody's birthday, and then all of a sudden, if I see their birthday like on billboards, license plates, let me tell you, man, it gets deep. It gets deep. Billboards, license plate, digital media displays. Like my alarm clock. I got a real digital alarm clock in my living room, and it could just show those numbers. Now, let me tell you this, too, before I close out, because like I said, this is a very powerful video. Even when I had my alarm clock in my living room, the time was set 20 minutes off or 24 minutes off. And over my new love interest house, her kitchen stove clock is set off. Like it's like 3 or 4 hours behind. But when I walked in her kitchen, I caught 427. When I walked in my living room, even though the time was wrong, like 24 minutes off, I caught 427. Like whenever your eyes make that connection with the numbers, man, something miraculous will happen in your universe. And I'm still trying to get all the message, all the knowledge, but I pretty much got a hang of it. And I'm sorry for making this video so long. You know, we all trapped in a house due to this coronavirus. And I'm going to talk about how I broke the timeline and made certain things that happen in our collective reality. So that's my time. Tell me what y'all think about this video. I got nothing but love for y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Man, drop me some comments. I hope this video about angel numbers and how I master it in the past 3 months, because I just been diligently taking notes. Got a little notebook. Start figuring this thing out. And now I see that the spiritual world, physical world, or the material and the mental world start to merge together on this quantum plane, giving me these special powers. And it's constantly evolving. So that's my time. Y'all stay blessed, and I'm going to see y'all in my next video. Peace to the guys and goddess.